Mexican kids can calculate tips, percentages, and currency conversions instantly in their heads. People think it's impressive. It's actually childhood trauma. We became our family's accountant at age 7 because survival required it. You learned mental math because your parents didn't speak English, and you had to translate prices at the grocery store. At 8 years old, you're converting dollars to pesos in real time, calculating if your family can afford milk this week, doing percentage discounts faster than the cashier. Because one math mistake means your mom doesn't have enough money and everyone in line is staring. That's not being good at math. That's a child doing cognitive labor that adults struggle with because the alternative was public humiliation and your family going hungry. And it didn't stop at the store. You became the family accountant, calculating bills, reading bank statements, figuring out payment plans, translating tax documents, explaining interest rates to your parents all before you hit puberty. While white kids were playing after school, you were on the phone with the electric company negotiating payment extensions because your parents couldn't navigate the English automated system. Your impressive math skills are actually just a child's brain forced to develop survival skills early because your immigrant parents had no other option. But here's the part that destroys me. You still do it automatically. You're 30 years old, and you still calculate exchange rates without thinking. You still split checks perfectly in your head. You still know exactly what 15% tip is before anyone asks. That's not because you're naturally talented. Your brain was wired differently by childhood stress. Studies show that kids who grow up in poverty develop stronger mental math skills because their survival literally depended on it. You're walking around with cognitive abilities shaped by trauma, and people call it talent while ignoring the childhood that created it. And your parents were proud you were good at math. They bragged about it to relatives, but they didn't see that an 8-year-old calculating grocery budgets isn't impressive, it's tragic. You shouldn't have been fluent in bill negotiations and currency conversion as a third grader. You should have been a kid, but immigrant children don't get childhoods, they get survival training disguised as helping the family. Your mental math isn't a skill to celebrate, it's evidence of labor no child should have to do. So next time someone says, "Wow, Mexicans are so good at math," correct them. We're not naturally good at it. We were forced to be good at it to keep our families alive. Follow for more immigrant kid truth. Comment.